helping here tonight. And there is LeBron getting ready. A game on February the 21st in Chicago where Miami just blistered the Bulls. Nice move there by Haslam. 86-67 victory.
Easier said than done, but when the ball starts moving and then you can penetrate and kick, as LeBron gets his first hoop, when the ball really starts to move, it really has to dominate down in the paint. Here was LeBron's move. No weak side help for Chicago. Very rare to see this from a Tom Thibodeau.
First half, and the Bulls have a 2-point lead. That pass picked off. Here comes LeBron. Bellinelli back. On the hop. Miller scores. The assist to LeBron.
Mistake is going to end up in a bucket. LeBron and Wade just too good in transition.
Miami with 10 on the shot clock. Miller for 3. Yes.
The perimeter players for Chicago.
That was almost another violation on Teague. Oh, rejected, the chase down by LeBron James. Where did he come from?
Even when you finally get a good look, the recovery of Miami.
Done it with their defensive play.
Yeah, their defense has been amazing. So fast to the ball, and that's the only reason they're even tied right now. They're shooting 33%, but it's been really tough going for the Bulls.
James for 3. And LeBron has really come a long way with that.
LeBron did not attempt a three-pointer in the first half. He was spending most of his time finding teammates who were missing, so I guess he decided he might as well take one on his own, and then he and Noah having an exchange there.
With smiles.
Yeah, well, if you're fatigued.
Here's Bosh. Chris Bosh, quiet in the first half. He's hit a couple of buckets thrown by Butler. Here's Wade, sweeping by Butler. Biggest lead of the night.
Well, you can just feel the floodgates starting to open up, Marv. And this is what Miami does to you. Remember the Milwaukee series, the games were relatively close in the first couple.
Than the one in which he started the game. I asked him why the change. He said, well, he had a special MVP trophy shoe made just as he has the previous 3 times he won the MVP. He wears it for style as he receives the trophy.
In the third, they heat up by a point. James on a reverse. It's only his third field goal, 3 of 8, 7 points, 6 rebounds.
Beyond half court. This was that play a moment ago. Beautiful feed. Finding that little bounce pass window. Mario Chalmers. And Noah's there, but just a great finish.
On that cross.
So fun to watch and never loses his confidence. I think he missed his first 5 shots of the game. Didn't bother him one bit.
James got it into the corner, and Battier able to hit the 3. He's done a very good job on LeBron James. Here's James with a fadeaway. Picked up on a switch by Noah, so LeBron has hit double figures.
That's scary stuff. We sure hope he's going to be okay and back soon.
James able to bank it home. So LeBron showing signs in the second half. Miami shot coming up at the line.
Well, you talked about all the minutes Butler has played. He's still able to stay in front of LeBron there. That's just a...
Up the Nets in games 2 and 3 of that last series. Good play by Bellinelli, but it's recovered by James. And he will head to the line.
For the Heat, this pass deflected by Bellinelli and just ends up being a perfect pass to LeBron, and then Noah picks up his 4th foul. I mean, that guy enforcing the tough shot.
Good hands there by Wade to break it up. And LeBron scores in the foul. Butler tried to hold him to prevent the shot attempt, but LeBron James is so powerful, he could not prevent the shot.
And Jimmy Butler's a big guy. He's 6'7", well over 200 pounds. He grabs him with 2 hands, and it doesn't matter. LeBron just gathers his balance, puts it up with his left hand. What a play. Well, it hasn't been LeBron's best game, but he's got 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. That would be most people's best game.
Or assisted on 16 of the Heat's last 18 points. James, it counts, and the foul.
Just too big and strong. Isolation with Butler, who plays him really well, gets his body in front, and LeBron just goes right through him.
Inside is more fun.
Inside's fun, yeah. No fun outside. Ouch.
Bosch set up by James. Beautiful play. Bosch putting a move on Noah, has to give it back to Wade. Shot clock down to 4. Here's James to the rim and score. Chalmers for 3. We did not see that in the first quarter the other night. Bellinelli from the corner once again. And Miami in possession. The Bulls have an 8-6 lead here in the early going. James beating the Bulls down court.
Those are the ones Tom Thibodeau just can't live with. I mean, there's going to be some baskets from James that you can't do anything about, but just can't give him anything easy in transition or even semi-transition like that one.
The steal leading to this. Here's Wade, and this time able to elevate and puts it down.
Those live ball turnovers, Tom Thibodeau talked about it before the game. That's like Die Hard 9 or something, I think.
Oh, the alley-oop for LeBron James. James able to leap and come up with a steal. Here's LeBron going all the way. And we are seeing a very active LeBron James in this first quarter.
4 for 4 already, Marv. He had, 2 points at halftime the other night, was content to set up his teammates. Not so much tonight.
James getting free. And a nice pass. So the Heat leads by 5, and LeBron is 5 for 5 for 10 points. Gets it into James. 5 seconds left in the first. It's all LeBron. Spinning. And score! That will count. They'll review it. But it appears he got it off on time. LeBron James taking it right to the rim. James going at Cook and draws the foul. Muhammad with the save. James on it. 3-on-2 for the Heat. And LeBron is fouled from behind. Foul by Cook.
And there's James knocking down the 3 and extending this lead to 9.
Boozer over Battier. Cole came up with the ball. James met by the double. Finds Wade. Once again, the Heat on a loose ball. James spinning on Butler. Cole again for 3. Yes! Miami keeps it alive. James with some room. Alley-oops Wade. Beautiful pass right on target. It's an 18-3 run. Since then, they've outscored the Bulls 30-9. James with the steal. It's cut off by Butler. Makes the turn. And then one-hops Wade. Oh, what a play! James with the backdoor pass to Wade. He's hit on his last 6 shots. Coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the third. Oh, beautiful pass again. It counts as a foul. Behind the back on the hop, thrown by LeBron. Ray Allen to the line looking for a 3-point play. Fouled by Cook.
Turning LeBron into a 4-man. Eric Spoelstra, David Fizdale, their staff. Been fun to watch.
What a pass again. LeBron James with assist number 8. Again on the bounce, and this time the finish by Chris Anderson. Gibson spinning on Anderson and rejected. LeBron accelerates, kicks it out. Allen for 3, yes.
Well, LeBron, a game in which 9 technicals, a flagrant, 2 Bulls ejected. How do you keep your head when those around you are losing theirs?
You just stay the course and understand what we're here for, is to win a basketball game, and we was able to do that tonight.
Game 1, you had just 2 points in the first half. Tonight, you had 12 in the first quarter. How did your mental approach differ tonight?
I just want to be aggressive, not wait around as much, and then You know, I knew if I came out aggressive, I got some things going to the basket, it would shrink the floor and then open it up with my shooters, and those guys got to go in the second half.
This is a blowout win, but yet it's 1-1 tied in the series. What do you gain from this win, and do you feel you have the advantage even though you lost home court?
Well, you just said it. I mean, no matter if you win by 20, 30, or 1 point, it's just a 1-1 series. They came in and did their job. They got one on our floor and took home court, so we got to try to go in Chicago and get it back.
All right, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Noah back out. Boozer flips it up and in already. Robinson fires it inside to Boozer, and Boozer banks it in. Bosh, little fake, and connects.
Be concerned, very concerned about your lateral quickness and toughness, Mike.
Haslam from the baseline, and after they trouble, otherwise he plays the whole game. Good help defense there. Shot clock winding down. James pulls up for the jump shot, nails it.
The urgency.
Noah, the offensive rebound, back to Boozer.
Or Ray Allen.
Oh, what a pass, Robinson to Noah. Down to 2. Bosh releases and rattles it in. He gained 2 9 technicals, 2 ejections, 1 flagrant foul. Chalmers and 12. Robinson drives, reverse, and gets it to go. So key to the Bulls offense. Noah back out, Robinson extra pass. Butler puts up a 3, that's good.
More important.
Robinson lost it, got it back from the elbow. 3 assists, couple of rebounds. Norris Cole connects. Who knows how long this one will go as Bellinelli. Shane Battier. Noah tips it out. Bellinelli hits a 3. Go back door. Shot clock winding down. Wade falling away and hits a tough. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in the second. Noah the drive, the foul, and the. Norris Cole lines it up. That's a 3. Norris.
Again, that's well defended.
Teague inside. Lefty layup. Boozer telling Robinson to come. Now decides to take it himself. Carlos Boozer. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining in what has been an entertaining first half. Bellinelli. LeBron James just 4 points. Dwayne Wade just 2. Shane Battier knocks down another 3. Down. Butler with LeBron James on him. Gonna have to put it up over him. Fires it up. Oh, he banks it in.
And they have to regain their offensive energy.
James.
And especially because he hadn't had a good series up to that point.
Wade, nice fake. Robinson gets the pass. Sidestep inside to Boozer. Nice pass from.
To block out and secure the rebound.
Robinson from way downtown. Shooting team at all during the regular season. Bad pass stolen by Butler. Butler to the basket and the finish. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the third. Wade with 5 already. Butler gets it against it this week. A number of them, especially Joakim Noah, with a big stance and support as Bosh hits it by Wade. Here's James, drives past Bellinelli. Blocked from behind by Robinson. Wade starts the fourth quarter on the bench for Miami. Cole to Anderson. Anderson up and under. Butler on the drive. Goes at Anderson. Counted and a foul. Bosh, a three-pointer. Puts it in. Robinson fakes. Oh, Robinson off. James sidesteps, finds Anderson, and Anderson bang. Oh, way back door. Robinson back to Boozer. Boozer a little fake, his jump shot. It goes.
Bradley's having a huge game.
Bosh flips it in on a. Robinson to the basket, kicks it out. Bellinelli for 3. It's good.
And making the right decision.
James pulls up for 3. It's good. James double team. Bosh. Cole lines up a 3. Knocks it down. James drives down the lane, running shot. Count it and 1. On defense just have not been able to get stops as Robinson throws it down. Robinson looking. Robinson drives, nearly falls, finds Noah for the dunk.
Both these teams, Mark, come from a culture of tough physical play. And there's Miami with the steal.
LeBron off the steal. Butler took a swipe, tried to knock it aside. So a good start for the Heat. James hearing it from the crowd as he takes to the rim.
Goodness, the speed and the power getting around Butler, who's one of the better defenders in the league.
I always love seeing Craig with props. LeBron incidentally said as he lays one in right there. Ray only 27 of 28 from the line in the playoffs. Nice pass, and Bosh able to finish off the bounce from LeBron. Battier for three. Gibson missed the tip. Battier just 9 for 34 coming in. Here's Allen from downtown. They're now within 7. They trapped Robinson. They've been doing that effectively. And off the steal, here's James with the stuff.
Watch this trap. And the Bulls were trying to run a set that took all of their outlet passes away. They were bringing Rip Hamilton up.
LeBron out to Bosh. Nearly turned it over again. And Bosh is red hot. Crowd wants Boozer to shoot. He does. One-handed by James.
Boozer just settling for that turnaround jump shot against a much smaller Battier.
Whoa.
James getting fouled.
Submarine.
Yeah, and, you know, they wanted to muck the game up the last couple nights out, but it's taken them out of their game more so than it has Miami. And I think the Bulls have been much more composed here in Game 4.
LeBron wanted to go right at Hamilton and does successfully. So James with 12 points. He's had a good first half, several turnovers in the latter stages of this second quarter, but he's given the Heat an 11-point advantage.
That's one he just has to make. Well, he got off to a slow start, just hasn't found his groove, but that's as easy a shot as he's going to find.
Well, Chalmers finding his groove from downtown. Boozer. The good looks continue, but he continues to struggle. James gets the call on the continuation. The basket counts, and LeBron will head to the line.
He's as strong as anybody I've ever seen, Marvin, just playing through contact. How many times have we seen this in the playoffs where he gets wrapped up and it's like nobody's even touching him. He just goes right through him and finishes.
James gets it down low to Haslam. And that will be a goaltender. Noah knocked it off the rim. Nate is now 0 for 9 with 4 turnovers. James on a beautiful hop to Wade. Bulls take a timeout. Miami up 50 to 39. Coming up on 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Game 4 of the second round series. James, good setup from Haslam. All right, thank you, Craig. It's a 61-44 lead now for Miami. Allen with the runner. Battier for 3. Kept alive by Anderson. James for 3. LeBron James with his first from downtown. He now has 20 points, along with 8 assists, 6 rebounds. James, he'll go to the line for 2. There's James. He is fouled. I would think very shortly we should see the Miami bench take the floor, as you mentioned, as LeBron is able to lay it home.
Well, LeBron, is there a time when you sense you have a team that's being worn down, as tonight perhaps the Chicago Bulls were?
You know, that's what we want to do. We just try to wear teams down throughout a series and try to get better each and every game. And, you know, we've done that. From game 1 to game 2 to game 3 to game 4, we've improved each and every game, and that's good.
The defensive numbers tonight go in the record books. Only 9 points for the Bulls in the third quarter, shooting about 25% for the game. You're upset when you didn't get Defensive Player of the Year award. Well, tonight they announced the all-defensive team, and you're the leading vote getter. Is there any consolation in that?
You know, first of all, the coaches, you know, much respect to all the coaches that voted me in. It's our defensive team. It's an honor. Yes, I was a little upset about not being Defensive Player of the Year, but I am happy that the coaches see what I do on that side of the ball.
Speaking of defense, one of the adjustments after game one was seeing Norris Cole get more playing time guarding Nate Robinson. What impact has he had?
Well, you know, Nate is very fast, very strong, very quick, and you have to match that with the same thing. And we're lucky enough to have Norris Cole that has strength, quickness, and speed. So he does a great job of just trying to keep his body in front of him. You know, Nate is going to make some shots, but he tried to keep his body in front of him and not let him get as many creases as in game one. And you know, he's been doing a great job.
After winning the MVP, you told me you can improve your free throw shooting. You went right to work with Ray Allen. I mentioned that earlier tonight. Last two games, 19 out of 20. That's 95%. Is that too short of a sample, or is it definitive results?
Well, you know, hopefully I can keep going. You know, I'm getting to the free throw line. I got to go up there and make them. You know, it's good for our team. It's easy buckets, and I'm going to continue to work on them, you know, in our off days, in our practices, and our shoot-arounds, and then when the game starts, I got to just go up and shoot them.
All right, thanks a lot. 95% free throw shooter, last two games.
Thibodeau said missing all those shots early. You mentioned the 1 for 12 start kind of took the life out of their defense. And often, you know, the offense and defense are tied together.
Hasselhoff, the bounce pass from James. Shot clock to 2, Noah way off, and here comes James. Robinson in pursuit and commits the foul just to stop the drive.
It was painful to watch when they first came together. That was in the words of David Fizdale. Now, you look at this team totally in sync with one another.
Bosch, yes. The Heat down 2-1 to the Pacers, and then Wade turned.
Yeah.
And he averaged 24 again. Oh, the alley-oop for LeBron James. But Wade finished strong, 24 games, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. The rest of the playoffs, and the Heat go on to win the championship.
There was a poll today at the Miami Herald about which was the most hated player of the Bulls as LeBron gets fouled going to the hoop.
10 seconds to go in the quarter. Anderson comes out to set the screen. James with 1.6 remaining.
That fighting spirit, that underdog mentality, and it's converted into energy tonight for sure.
Bosch again from downtown. Coming up on a minute remaining, first half. Good play by Chalmers. Took it away. 2-on-1. Here's Wade for the finish. Noah trying to get it down low to Boozer. He was faced with the double, but that pass deflected. Miami in possession. James for 3. Shot clock to 6. James with the turnaround. LeBron James attempting only 6 shots thus far. James, it counts in the foul. What a move. Off the hesitation dribble. He'll go to the line looking for a 3-point play. The foul on Noah, that's his second.
If you haven't made a shot, to Ray Allen, a free throw is the easiest way to maybe get a little confidence, get some feel. I'm really shocked that he didn't go to the line.
James kicks it out. Here's Allen for 3. Well, there you go.
That's the one.
Hits from downtown. Most of Ray's points have come from the free throw line. Noah defending on James. Here's Battier from the other side and hits. Tom Thibodeau's team hoping to take it back to the Windy City for Game 6 Friday night. Battier for 3. Missed his first 4 from downtown. Hit one from the right corner a moment ago. Now from the left corner. A 10-2 run by Miami. They are within 2. Gibson defending on James. Shot clock to 5. Here's LeBron. Late whistle and a foul. James with the left hand is fouled. LeBron James with his 11th straight game with 18-plus points, 5-plus rebounds, 5-plus assists. In the playoffs, only Oscar Robertson, Michael Jordan, and Larry Bird have done that. Here's James, and he draws the foul. It's on Boozer. Miami takes the series in 5. They advance to the Eastern Conference Final. And now await the winner between the Knicks and Indiana.